It seems that once upon a time there were three little Messerschmitts: Herman, Joseph, and Adolf. Every day they would leave their little hangars at Garmisch, Pertenkirchen, Unter und Ober, near Frankfurt, and they would soar way up into the skies, high over the land of the super-duper men: Herman, Joseph, and Adolf. They loved to play and cavort among the pretty clouds, fleecy white ones, tattletale gray ones, and even great big black thunder clouds. But these three little Messerschmitts weren't content with just playing among the pretty clouds. No, they were selfish. They wouldn't let anyone else play in the sky at all. They wanted it all for themselves. In fact, they were so selfish they even chased all the harmless little birds out of the sky. The robins had to wear bulletproof vests. The swallows of Capistrano were grounded. And even the bluebirds were digging bomb shelters in the white cliffs of Dover. Yes, these three little Messerschmitts thought they were pretty hot stuff. Then one day they filled their little tankards with an extra gallon of ersatz Spitzel fuel, left their little hangars at Garmisch, Pertenkirchen, Unter und Ober, near Frankfurt, and soared high up into the sky. They were very happy and looking forward to a wonderful day of chasing all the innocent little birds, when suddenly, from out of the blue came a new bird, one they had never seen before. "Look," they cried, happily dipping their wings. "Here is a new bird for us to chase. We're three, he's only one. We'll show him who is the master race." And so the three little Messerschmitts, Herman, Joseph, and Adolf, swooped down on the new bird, which you have probably guessed is a great big flying fortress. And said Herman, spoke Joseph, said Adolf, and then they banked away to watch the big bird fall. But the great big bird, which you and I know was a great big flying fortress named Sam, didn't fall at all. No, indeed. In fact, the great big bird kept right on bowing right after the three little Messerschmitts. Said Sam. Said Sam again. Said Sam for the third time. And the three little Messerschmitts, Herman, Joseph, and Adolf, went into three little tailspins right down through the clouds and fell with a terrific crash. Right in the middle of Garmisch, Pertenkirchen, Unter und Ober, near Frankfurt. Blowing themselves in Pertenkirchen, Unter und Ober to smithereens. Garmisch was out for a beer at the time. And the great big bird with all the robins on the right, and all the swallows on the left, and all the bluebirds overhead, sailed serenely on, and on, and on, and on. ice fields, in jungles, on blazing desert sands. They are fighting stormy battles on land, on sea, and air. Their lives they're sacrificing to free men everywhere. God bless the American doughboy, wherever he may be, and keep Old Glory waving on land and on the sea, on the bloody field of battle, where the stars and stripes have waved. You will always find a Yankee lad fighting to free the enslaved. God bless the American doughboy, and forever bear in mind that in his blood a charter of liberty was signed. Give wisdom to our president and keep our country free, a symbol clear to all the world of truth and liberty. The American doughboy, and forever bear in mind that in his blood a charter of liberty was signed. Give wisdom to our president and keep our country free, a symbol clear to all the world of truth and liberty. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. The enemy's here, the enemy's there, the doughboys fighting him everywhere. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy.
All along our bellies to cut the enemy wire. We slug through mud and mire to face the enemy fire. For there's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. Enemies there, the doughboys fighting him everywhere. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy.
We fight on blistering deserts through steaming jungle too. In weeks of rain and hours of march, no sleep, no water, no food. For there's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. Nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. The enemy's here, the enemy's there, the doughboys fighting him everywhere. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy.
We are in the band, while the queen of band the queen. The old dependable doughboys up the lead.
Oh, there's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. There's nothing in front of the infantry except the enemy. The enemy's here, the enemy's there, the doughboys fighting him everywhere. There's nothing in front of the infantry except